Guys, my name is Betterbrick Studios, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the chunkiest LEGO Transformers I've ever made, Blackout, from the first Transformers movie. Let's get him down to the review station and we'll take a up-close look at this huge toy. So here he is in helicopter mode, and he is huge. Maybe one of the biggest alt modes I've ever made, only rivaled by my original Ironhide and the Jetfire I did recently. You may notice that the colors are off. In the movie he was a lighter gray, but this is dark. As with any of my LEGO Transformers nowadays, I did make a version 1 that never got a video made for it. Tried to capture as many details as possible with this, such as the raised propeller and this part on the front that looks like a gun but is actually used for refueling. Imagine thinking that that's a gun. I would never use it as a gun at all. One of my favorite aspects of this is all the smoothness. The whole thing is just draped with tiles except for small sections here and there. Dark gray is like the only color I have this many tiles in, aside from maybe white, but that's because I got this NASA spaceship set. Articulation time. Swivel here. Adjustable here. And rotation. So overall, it's just basic helicopter stuff. For size comparisons, here we have Hoist, Grapple, Optimus Prime, and himself, which served as inspiration for this build. Blackout in vehicle mode is about the size of a standard leader class figure. And overall, he is a nice big helicopter that is very smooth. And now we are going to get into the extremely difficult process that I call a transformation. Now, this isn't bad by any means. The engineering isn't bad. It's just the looseness of LEGO and the size and weight of everything just makes it feel like you're tossing around a bunch of dumbbells that are held together by string. So, first, you're going to want to bring these parts forward. Straighten out these propellers. These parts will just flop forward and peg in. Same thing on the other side. Just peg them in like so. Lower your camera because you just realized it was too high. You're going to want to bring this up. That'll just allow you to slide out this string of hinges and what will become the legs. Hinge the legs forward on that hinge and then just sit them down like that. Now we're going to work on the arms. Fold this panel up. Rotate the arms out and flip them around, and this piece right here is just going to slip past this little peg right there and it will hold it upwards. As you can see, same thing on the other side. Then you're going to want to fold down this section and that will clip into there. Also reattach this piece because it just kept falling off. Hinge out these legs, separate them, fold out the feet without making anything come undone. Again, same process on each side. Then just flip out skirt armor. Make sure parts stay out of the way of each other. This piece fell off, but that goes to the side anyway because it's an accessory. Pull out this string of hinges. This will rotate out, and then you're going to want to pull this up. I know you can't see where it's going, and then this will hinge back in. Bring down the shoulders because you just realized that they get in the way now. Then here comes the process of untabbing this, and it will all rotate backwards. Flip up this panel, fold these up, and this back chunk will tab into there, hopefully without everything breaking off. You probably also should have flipped these out. Just fiddle with this lump back here. You're going to want to get it in this shape. Fold back up the arms and lock them into place. Again, flip these front sections out. Rotate that down. These are on a double hinge. We'll fold out. Then rotate the head. Hinge that all up like so. This head tends to untab, but just gonna fold it down, fold the arms down, spread his legs, flip out this panel, rotate this, and they will both connect together just like so, and everything will collapse. Kind of just fiddle with it until you get it all into place. And for the final bit, which probably could have been the first bit if you really wanted it to, position these propeller blades. And time for finishing touches. Fold the refueling rod down, these earpieces up without untabbing the neck. Fold these in. I like to keep them at an angle just so that they look more robotic. Get everything adjusted to how you like. And here we have Blackout in, oh my gosh, just stand for crying out loud, his robot mode. So now in robot mode he is one chunky boy covered in mountains of mechanical details such as these knee parts, this round thing, and the head sculpt. One of my favorite things about this is just how chunky he is. When you look at him from the side, he's just like a wall of parts, although this thickness makes him very hard to pose sometimes. For accessories, he has this propeller blade saw from the movie. To get it into saw mode, you just fold this part down, and these studs will attach right there, just like that. Articulation time. Up and down at the head. Ball joint shoulders can go forward and back. Elbow bend. Wrist swivel with posable fingers. In the legs, he has skirt movements with ball jointed hips that go forward, out, but not back. Knee bend, foot swivel, and hinge. So overall, he is very articulated and can pull off such poses as propeller blade chopping, and most surprisingly, the Iron Man pose. For size comparisons, here we have Hoist, Grapple, Optimus Prime, and Blackout. So in robot mode, he is the size of a leader class figure, and that's about it. So for my final thoughts, Blackout is a cool figure, but nowhere as good as the studio series that inspired it. He is big and chunky, almost to a fault, because that makes standing him a little hard. Now for a little bit of an announcement, I will not have voting for reviews for the next little bit. I just need to figure everything out on my own and get everything in the order I'd prefer. So, yeah, that's about it. I have been Better Brick Studios, and I'll see you all next time.